guys, what's up? What's good? How you guys doing? Trust me, I think for some reasons, I decided to just change like a lot of stuff about me. The glasses is probably going to be like my costume. I don't know for how long, but till it's pause, we'll use it. Anyways, guys, welcome to Gusto Reaction. This is where we talk about trending matters as it concerns Afrobeat, and obviously I have my usual guest with me who are set to do justice. Today, I have an amazing guy, man like Malik. You guys should have seen this guy like everywhere. He's the high fashion crooner. I think he's the last I checked. I think he's like the ambassador for high fashion. This guy is all dripping. Like, we'll do the Google team for him. Let's know what the cost of his outfit is and all of that. One of the biggest guys you can find in Lagos. We brought him to the studio today, and trust us, we are so happy to have him here, and he's going to be telling us a thing or two about what they think about the conversation. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one. And usually, I have with me Donny Feski. Donny Feski, what's good?
All right, bro.
How you doing, bro?
Yeah.
How was the night? I think it's the night. I would have said weekend, but how was the night?
Night was short. I had a couple of brainstorming to do.
On the contrary, my night was very, very long. I witnessed. I will talk about that. I think one of the game actually speak about that. We'll talk about that then. Anyways, I was with another amazing gentleman. I told you guys earlier, the one we call the ambassador for high fashion, man like Malik. He's in the building, and he's set to throw.
I don't tell you why you call
Malik now. I can't say that's when you have Malik in the building here, you cannot even say I cannot say it finish. Like, we say, oh, he's Sultan, he's that kind of person. This guy is everything and more. Malik was good.
I'm good, bro.
Malik, let's do the go of Lagos for you. I did for like my guys who just come and say it. Bro, how you doing, bro? Why you laughing? Let's be serious on set. You guys should, let's say, bro, how much is the cap, bro?
Cap is what, 5 million naira?
No, this game we are playing, no.
What if I glass is what? 7 million naira? This shirt is 80 million naira. This pants is worth $7. Then this shoe is worth 18 million naira.
So you don't meet your match now.
Guys, please, I'm not the only one in this place, so let's do this thing first. But do you feel like those guys used to lie at times?
They used to lie. Yeah, they used to lie. I'm 100% sure. I never saw someone that said that he bought his eyeglass 5 million naira. I'm like, this eyeglass is not even ice or something. It's just normal eyeglass, 5 million naira. How? He said that he bought his shoe 7 million naira. How you buy 7 million naira? You are lying.
7 million.
7 million naira. Why?
Just
the opportunity for them to like
to get out there. So they want to lie so that they can go viral from there. So some are lies. Actually. Anyways, just so you know, for disclaimer, so it doesn't look like we lie. I'm not lying. I got this for about 16,000 naira.
What's the brand?
Wait now. No, some questions are too sharp. Like that's the thing. So when I got from the event, I told her like I don't want to, because of my brand, I don't want to wear a branded stuff. I wanted something so plain. So I don't start advertising for people. If I wear Gucci, I'm too big to advertise for Gucci now.
It shows
you're bigger than Gucci.
It shows the authenticity of the product. Because for a glassware, if you look at Malik's, if you look at mine, there's definitely going to be something.
So anyways, guys, let's talk it sweet. Because I don't know what concern Malik now. You have to use my to enter my body. But it's fine. You want to form my hand. Anyways, guys, let's go straight to the conversation. We're going to begin today's conversation on we have a lot of stuff to talk about. Burna Boy is on this table this morning. It's a lot of stuff about Burna Boy that really, to Afrobeat artists and Afrobeat fans, they really did not take that lightly, and back and forth. But yes, we'll talk about all of that in a bit. Wizkid, so I really hate to start with Wizkid, Malik. I'm gonna say this to you because a lot of fans, everybody has made fans make it look like.
Say you hate to start with Wizkid?
Yeah, that's gonna start. No, don't do this. Don't do this. Because the thing about this thing is, I don't know why they do it. Our fans do this a lot. I think they are scared to talk to Donny Feski. Like, they fear. Like, people should call it. I've seen only one fan in this life that came to enter in. People should talk the truth now. Like, don't need to instigate all of this. Now people will leave. People will spare my come for my head. So this will make it look like I hate Wizkid. And I've said it before. I'll be a mad person to say Wizkid is a mid artist or Wizkid is not good. I have to be a mad person, and I'm not a mad person. You get. But then let's start with this. Wizkid's biggest song so far. What will you call Wizkid's biggest song? Let's start from there.
Right now.
Yeah, like from the first project to More of Less You Go. Which song would you say is that song?
Personally, I can't say that I have a big Wizkid song because I can list like 20 Wizkid songs that are big. Wizkid is a very big artist, so there are many big songs that he have. But let's say the current one now, in essence,
Okay.
That is one that exists. Now that we're in the streaming era, Essence is the one that people are streaming more and have more numbers in all these Christian songs. So Essence is his biggest song right now.
Essence is that song. And then talking about that song, I'm talking about Essence basically. Now, Wizkid at the time came through the Essence vibe and it was everywhere. People loved the song. Like instantly, it was like though it grew on people. It grew on people actually. People the first time people didn't like it, but then it just grew and mad numbers. Just like Malik said, streaming era and everything came and obviously the streamings came for him. At the point, Kanye West came out to say that was the best song in history. In the history of music. Yeah, Kanye said that was the best song in the history of music. Michael Jackson, Jay-Z, even himself, he said that song was the biggest song. Danifeski.
Yeah.
Olamide said to cap. Will you say someone as high as Kanye West, Breezy, I think call it Breezy actually, you say cap.
Well, there's nobody that cannot cap. Like
nobody's above capping.
Nobody's above capping rather, except you are one of the supernatural beings. If you are not, then obviously you are prone to cap.
What was that cap?
Well, I wouldn't want to say it's cap or not, but then we can tell by the recent occurrence and the recent songs that are doing so well. We've had songs that are bigger than Essence, so right now, so really cannot say, well, that's like the best song to have dropped. As if you now go to, let's say, the gospel part, obviously no Christian will tell you that Essence is the best song to have dropped.
True.
Where there's some Victoria Renzi or Nathaniel Bassi or like that chanting, like that's like another. So you cannot.
That's big, bro.
Big. So you cannot say that. Essence, nah. That's gotta be capped, bro.
Kanye West on this show just playing that to you, bro. You capped. But then, apologies to all Kanye West fan lovers, but then Kanye capped on that one. That's not the biggest song, anyways. But let's talk about Essence, Malik. Essence came for the came under the Made in Lagos project. Then he worked with Justin Bieber on the project, and they had the deluxe, and trust me, it was everywhere. Essence was that song, doing good numbers, was in all charts you can think of, got numbers, got certifications, got this, got that, and everything. Now, when the song was buzzing and everything, and there was a follow-up project, you as Malik, what was your expectation on More Love Less You Go? Because obviously More Love was a success, was a big success, was a major success. Now, following up that major success, what were you expecting More Love Less You Go to look like?
No, first of all, what I think is that as an artist, if you made a perfect project, it's hard for you to remake a project like that. You understand? Made Lagos is a very, very big project. It's the Wizkid best project to me.
Okay.
It was like, if I'm playing that album, I don't skip the album. I play it all because
beginning to the end.
From beginning to the end, I don't skip any song. So it's hard for Wizkid to recreate another album as good as that. Understand? So when he dropped More Love Less Ago, I was thinking that it's going to wow me and drop like the best, like I expect. When I played the album and first listen,
okay,
I play it again. Maybe it
will click.
It did not click. But my time, when I was playing it again, I started
forcing yourself to.
Started adapting to it, but new music are coming. I can't keep playing it.
I like this guy came from like
new music are coming. New album, people are dropping album every Friday.
You can't be forcing yourself to be liking one that's
but as I was playing it continuously, I was enjoying it, I was adapting to it. But I have to move on. with my life.
Hey, booby!
I have like 3 to 4 songs there that they are good, like through Frames. Wow, with Normally Skepta. Got one again, like I don't even know the name.
Who's gonna know?
Just like Who's Gonna Know? Yeah, that's really a good song too. I have like 4 or 5 good songs there. But it's not like Made in Lagos.
I like Malik's line, like I have to move my life. Obviously, Wizkid cannot delay my life. Like you can't drop that kind of.
Don't they retwist time now? No be waiting talk with that.
All of us heard him now. All of us heard it now. I'm saying I have to move my life now. All of us heard it. Anyways, just like I asked Malik, the Essence era and everything, it came and trust me, Wizkid enjoyed the era, got the buzz he wanted. Everybody on that song. I think for some reasons, a lot of Wizkid fans believe that, man, this can be like a conspiracy theory, but a lot of Wizkid fans believe that Essence song was a major foundation to which Thames is building on right now. Like a lot of people believe that if that song never existed, Thames might Temps was there. You get, but that song was one song that actually took her to where she's. A lot they believe though. They believe that's the belief they have.
Yeah. Well, in life, there's always one thing that would propel you,
True.
regardless of what it is. If it is your personal song, or collaboration with another artist, or even producing, a song. I look at J5. J5 is a producer. But then, as time went by, he started featuring artists. Look at the song Dimension he did with Rema. That's like his biggest song so far. And then, he started jumping on, producing songs and, releasing songs as artists, featuring other musicians. So for me, I would say that, yes, there's always one thing that would, push you, to the next level. Look at how Olamide, did with, Ashake on Omokbe. Obviously, it was that was like the major big boss that gave Ashake the virality. God, look at Zazu too. Zazu was there, but until the Olamide influence came in, so there has to be like, okay, one
something
way or the other, something will just lift you up. Look at the guys at Mavins. The influence of Don Jazzy is even one big thing that they are enjoying. True. Like they enjoy a lot of freebies that some other artists, on their level, don't even enjoy it normally because maybe it's modern jazz, jazzy, Baba Goodman, and everything. So they get all of that. So for me, I agree with the fact that yes, Essence was that wave that pushed Thames further than where she was. Before Essence, Thames was doing well for herself.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I know a couple of her songs and all of that. And then they were chilled, really chilled songs. But Essence was that thing that transformed her life and give her more exposure, especially international exposure.
Anyways, this is the bottom line conversation. For this year, 2023, Wizkid has been on about, if I'm not mistaken, about 4 songs plus. He has been on collaboration with Rexy on the Abracadabra remix. He has been on. It was with one with Don Toliver. Yeah. Yes. He won the call with this DJ.
Yeah, DJ Spinner.
The tunes and Spinner and all. She has been on collaborations
and also on Metro Boomin album.
Metro Boomin, yeah, that's the link up. That's the link up. So far, one particular picky point of people is the fact that Wizkid sounded the same on almost all of the songs. Now, the one with Rexy was quite different, but that was like a vibing song, so you could just come and draw your line and lead the play. But then every other song that he has to say something meaningful, people felt like he sounded like the Wizkid they used to. Like, there was nothing different. It wasn't bringing a new vibe. So just Wizkid doing normal Wizkid. Like, people were like, wow, we're tired of that thing. Now, with this run he has had, do you think Wizkid can replicate or even surpass Essence? Now, just sincerely, looking at this run he's had so far, do you think it's giving you that vibe? Like, personally, like that vibe that someone that can overdo or someone that can surpass Essence is?
You see, Wizkid is a very good artist, Wizkid have been in the industry for like 10 years and
plus, yeah.
Every year you have that hit song that people are always singing. Every year, consistently. From Holla to Your Boy to Pakurumo. From then, you see, he has been evolving, giving us hits back to back. Understand? So now, he dropped Essence now. A hit as usual.
Yeah.
I'm sure that by next year, Wizkid will have another song again that everybody will be talking, that everybody will be streaming again. Understand?
But for this year,
Wizkid is that artist that he have a big fan base. Understand?
Yeah,
even the song is not sweet, the fan base will carry it like it's the best song in the world. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for now, this year, I don't think he have that song that can match Essence. You understand?
Okay.
But Wizkid sings perfectly. And Abracadabra Remix is actually a good song.
Yeah,
for the streets.
True, yeah, for the streets.
But it's not a song that you expect to have 100 million streams overnight. Understand? It's a song that people are singing on the street. That's what they call hits on the street. It's not something that you expect to be like compete with Essence on a high level. You feel me?
I get you. Don't just like what Malik said, yeah. I know you don't talk about it, so I'll just let it slide. I was gonna ask you if you had a big song this year, but I know you won't talk about it.
Well, just to clear it out, Wizkid so far this year has not had like a major song that we can relate to Essence. Even ever since the Mall of Desigo album dropped, songs on there didn't really catch up to what even 20% of what Essence did while it was buzzing. So for me, like Malik said, artists would not always have hit songs every year. They would not always have a perfect album every year. If this album is dope, the next album may not be as dope as the previous album. You can tell it's not even just Wizkid, Burna Boy, Davido's, even the Olamides, the Fireboy, every other person, they experience, this thing that, like if you don't set one standard and you come down high to beat that standard, bro. Even same thing with Adekunle Gold, Kiss Daniel, everybody. If you don't set high standard like this, so it's just best may you never set high standard. So just they go. Once you don't set that high standard, now waiting everybody go they use. Look, you say you have to meet up with this standard. You have to meet up with this standard, and then that pressure is also another thing that is always there. So, but right now, so far, I would say Wizkid has not had a song as big as Essence yet. As at the time we are recording, if he drop next week now or something, and then miracle happens. But so far at this moment, I don't think there's any song that's big as Essence.
Okay, so for what Don said, I want to beg to disagree, Malik. Don mentioned Olamide, and I'm going to show it. I might be wrong here. I surely can. I'm human. Yeah. But then, can we name one Olamide big song? Like Olamide's biggest song.
He's had a lot of songs. Now Olamide,
that's the thing.
Olamide would not he's not the international artist. He's not the one that pursues international domination. But then you can say Duro Soke was a massive, there's nowhere.
But that's not his biggest song.
I don't know. There's no way. I can't say one song is Olamide's biggest song.
That's what I was going to. For Wizkid, we can say Essence is Wizkid's biggest song.
Because it had the international break.
Yeah.
So that if you are focusing on Nigeria, you cannot say Oju Elegba was Wizkid's biggest song. When there's an Essence, when there was Pakurumo, bro. If you play Pakurumo tomorrow for party, everywhere go scatter. All at your boy.
I won't scatter for all at your boy actually. I don't know if the boy will scatter for it. When you see me drop by, all at your boy.
Pakurumo would scatter. Abida on top your matter, hey baby, bro. Songs dey, but because there's the factor of international, like Rema now, you can say "Calm Down" is Rema's biggest song, easily. But if you now come to songs that he has dropped, do maybe they there, na banger, bro, na hit song. So it is just like that. When there's a cap of international, like Fireboy, there's Peru, no other song where you want to talk. But Shakena, it is hard to pick a song. Because he's yet to get one major song that has gotten international break, like full-blown international song.
He's just there basically. But then he has good songs. He has
hits.
So does it mean that this international space makes your song, makes a song big, even though it is not what's the word now? Even though it is not, I'll take it for what you said. Now, Oju Elegba is a massive jam.
Yeah.
People vibe to it.
Drake
collabo. But then it didn't give numbers as Essence did. For some persons, they want to say I like Oju Elegba more than Essence. Some people want to say I like this more than Essence. But then Essence is on paper is that song that we give. So it doesn't mean that a song can be tagged as big because you have numbers to back it.
Yeah, there's record now. There's evidence. Evidence there, so you don't need evidence there.
You don't go explain tire.
You don't go explain now. So you get me. So there's evidence to back it up. Like there's the Billboard. There's Grammy nominations, a lot of things, the views on Spotify, the streams on Spotify rather, YouTube views, so evidence plenty. So no need to explain now, just bring them out.
Almost most of Balabas, one of them give us quote of the year. You can explain that. When was before we did this set on Wizkid, I'm thinking on Don Fesky. Like I asked Malik earlier, looking at Wizkid run so far, I understand that you may mention the fact that we don't know tomorrow.
Yeah.
It could just drop on prayer tomorrow and boom, that's the next big thing and everything. But then does Wizkid look like that person that has a prospect to do something that can... Now, this is out of all sincerity.
Yeah.
That can beat... Looking at the run he's had, does it look like he has that tendency to beat what SS has done?
Yeah, he can beat anything. Anything is impossible. I remember when SS was buzzing, we were saying, when artists go do Billboard, look at Rema, enter Billboard top 3. So for me, like I said in the previous reaction, I don't want Wizkid to drop any song again this year. So anything is what he wants, any banger, any hit is going to get. It should come from next year, like Malik said, 2024. So for me, I'm waiting on 2024. Wizkid, I don't want any song from you this year.
Anyways, Malik, like it's our custom here, we do it. I like to know what my guests actually, what their interest in music. So you're going to do me a rating, in according order, your favorite artists between the top goats we have.
Wow.
Wizkid, David and Burna Boy. Let me see what on my site. So let's go. Who's the number one artist from 3 of them? Like don't tell me I want to do them in no order. Put them in order.
See, the truth is that
they don't start.
Them don't say the truth is that I listen to their song with good heart. I'm serious. You see the three of them.
Yeah.
They are wonderful artists.
Okay.
It's hard for me to choose between the three. But if I'm to choose,
Thank you.
those choose, it's going to be hard, but to those three, I think.
I want to hear that number one. That's the one that is concerning me.
First of all, my number 3 is Davido. Let me start from number 3.
Wait.
My number
Tava doesn't have the show.
my number 3 is Davido. So now, my problem is choosing between Burna Boy and Wizkid.
Let me see your number
But
2.
one thing is that, see, Wizkid longevity should make you know that is the good.
What's longevity? The people say this used to make me talk. Davido doesn't have longevity.
But Wizkid has been around before him now.
Yes.
Months before he came, I'll be 1 year. He's just up to 1 year.
Let's say
Shey
1 year.
Davido no talk saying look up to Wizkid.
So let me just say it in honest fact. Davido number 3, Burna Boy number 2, and Wizkid number 1.
You guys will catch you guys on the very next one.
You know Wizkid as a number 1, they're not boring way.
More this
But at the same time, Burna Boy is big.
Yeah, I don't know if you haven't put Davido and Wizkid at number 3, and Davido number 3, Wizkid number 2. I probably listen. No, I'm not.
They put Davido on number 3.
Now the thing is that if I ask Don, I will not answer this question. He will not answer this question.
Let me to put Wizkid as number 3.
Davido is the biggest out of all of 3 of them. But anyways, guys, like I said, let's leave this conversation. I'm sure you guys know the truth out there. Let me see your rating in the comment section. And like I said, his name is Malik. So you guys should know. His name is Malik. Do the right thing.
Malik Berry.
Do the thing in the comment section. I love you guys. Thank you very much. We'll catch you at the very next one. Yo guys, welcome back. The first round, they chopped my eye, and then we move. I heard the sound of one nonsense guy in the background, and that's why they pursued from set. He doesn't know that they pursued him. He doesn't know. He will never see him on this set again, ever. I won't call his name, but anyways, welcome back to the second part, and this time we're talking about the man that gave us the biggest quote of the year. If you no make no, if I say you no get evidence, you go explain and you explain. We're talking about Burna Boy, Odogu doing it for himself, obviously. He just dropped the Big 7 single, and then he said the album forthcoming is called I Told Them. I was going to hear.
It was F I wanted to say.
I told them. So the album is my problem is the fact that there's this nonsense boy behind the camera laughing, and only God knows why he's laughing. Well, anyways, let's go straight. We have Burna Boy, and then he said the album coming is called I Told Them on the 25th day of this year. I'm recording Alarm Day dropping too. In exactly 7 days. Yeah, exactly 7 days from now, really is coming through, and obviously we all are waiting to see what that guy has, and we can consume it and eat it as possible. But then let's talk about Burna Boy. Big 7. Yeah. I told them the album Big 7 the latest single and everything. Big 7 seemed to be doing good. He dropped the videos, 4 days, 4 million views.
Wow.
4 days, 4 million views, like 1 million views per day. 4 days. For I told them a similar run. I said no, not Taliban has similar run. The first 16 hours, 1 million view, but I think it's about 2 million plus view there about slow down. But then Big 7, 4 days, 4 million, and that's plus still doing good again. The song is doing good numbers in spaces UK, I think Nigeria too. It has numbers in Nigeria and all of that and everything. Do you like the song Big 7?
Compared to what Burna Boy did on Love That Many, I won't say that Big 7 is up to any of them. I don't really feel the song currently. Maybe it hasn't gone into me, but
yeah.
I don't feel the song. But Burna Boy don't drop a bad song, so maybe it's going to grow in me at some time. But currently, I'm not feeling the song.
You will not move on with your life. Would you move on with your life?
Yeah, I'll move on with my life now, but currently, I'm not feeling the song currently.
But you can wait for it.
I can wait for it.
That's the thing. You can wait for Big 7 and it's your number 2. And the person that wants to move on with your life is your number. I don't understand it. But then firstly, Big 7 is doing good numbers basically. People love the song. Video wise, it's growing everywhere and everything. And that's supposed to be like one of the we don't know, but it ought to be like the lead single because obviously he has been talking about Big 7 and all of that. I told the Big 7 is also give us an eye opener to what I told them would look like because we've seen Taliban, we've seen Sitting on Top of the World with 21 Savage and all of that. Now with Big 7, do you think that when you are first listening, when you hear the song, maybe first, second, third listening, do you envisage it to be? Do you see it this way? Do you see that song?
Big Seven. First of all, R.I.P. to Virgil Abloh. You know, for me, Burna Boy's Big Seven is a boppy song. It is not like a regular, tumba afrobeat, song that we're used to. And Burna Boy right now is a global artist.
Yeah.
So the song is meant, to also resonate with his artists in other parts of the world, and that is why, the song is also has a sample of, another artist in it. And I think Burna Boy is on the sampling run right now because 3 songs, 3 samples, but then it's going.
Taliban is not a sample, really.
Taliban was a remix. I was talking about like his first major big song, Last, and then right now, so out of your recent releases, you have like 2 samples already. But then that's not like the bone of contention. Big Seven is a good song for me. Yeah, I like the song. I think I still played it yesterday. So like I randomly just play the song, check it out, and then I happened to be in a public space like this morning, and then the song came up, and then people were vibing and bopping to the song. So it shows that okay, people like the song, and that is why you can tell on the numbers he's doing on the charts here in Nigeria. So compared to Sitting on Top of the World, that was like people don't even enter that one at all. Like it didn't even like
funny. I love Sitting on Top of the World.
Exactly why that is the thing. Some people like this, you do not like it. Some people like that, you don't like it. But then for me, Big Seven is a good one, from Burna. But I think like so far this year, that's still my favorite release, from him.
Favorite release coming from Burna Boy. I don't know why that word release sounds on my ears, bro. That yeah. If whoever laughed what I just said, I don't know why you laughed to it. But anyways, I'm still on Big Seven. Looking at Burna Boy run so far, we've seen him drop a couple of songs that are not Afrobeat friendly. Starting with Sitting on Top of the World. It's not a song that an Afrobeat person won't just. It's not a piano. It's not fast paced. It's just a there song. It's just there. And then he moved to Taliban's. Taliban's is that song that you have to be in a zone to like it.
American vibe.
And then he moved to Big Seven. We saw the snippet he posted when not the behind the scene where they're making the song where he had this song. It was singing, and then he was like. And the guy was like, tell them, bro, tell them the truth. And just to make sure that we know that he doesn't have writers, he just does his thing from his mind.
Okay.
Burna Boy said that the guy said Burna Boy doesn't put nobody rest for Burna Boy. And Burna Boy goes to the studio, just vibe. He was going to tell them how he bought some stuff for millions. I think it was Patek or something. How he bought it for millions. Why is everybody relaxing? Does it look like Burna Boy? Does it like Burna Boy is lying?
Have you been in a recording studio before? Okay, you don't want to record the song.
It's not. I haven't been to. So
I'm telling you, if you want to record the song, it's not by force that you bring writers. You have to freestyle. Most of the hit songs you see that they make today is freestyle. And you just come to the studio, producer will play you a beat to the vibe. Okay, you start with this word. Okay, you write it. It's just freestyle. So it's not really like by force that you should bring songwriters for you to be writing for you. So that's how music are made. When you go to the studio, when producer play beats for you, just be okay.
This song going down.
You just say, okay, it goes to the beat, yeah. Put another one again. That's how music are made. So what you are saying that the way you say it is nothing special. That's the way music are made.
Nothing special. This guy is straight small truth. But I won't expansion to what he said because if I should do it, people will understand better. But I'll leave it actually. But then just talking about freestyling, we saw the one Fuse made on TikTok. That's an amazing song, and I think he's gonna have a young on the project. So we're waiting to see what that one will look like. So let's come back to Big Seven. Burna Boy has made it clear that you know what, I want to leave Afrobeat. I don't know where it's coming from, but maybe a space like I've done so much for you guys. I've done so much in this zone. For you guys, might not be the word, but I've done so much in Afrobeat. I think it's time for me to grow, and then I want to leave this zone. I want to go to a space where I can make more money, have more audience. The tours are relevant there. The numbers are relevant there. Obviously, like we all know, Apple Music Nigeria is like rain. you can be number 1 today, and then next 3 hours you can be number 45, and then one song number 230 billion will come and be number 1. So those things, I don't want to put money into it again. I want to go to a zone where I'm more appreciated, and I want to just be there. And obviously people are there having misfeeling about that. You shouldn't do that. We make you, we don't make you. You are Port and everything. Now, the reaction you're getting, do you think it is? Now, it's a question. This is not me saying it, but do you think it is Afrobeat fans or African fans or Nigerian fans having a sense of entitlement? Like, we made you, now we start you, why you want to leave and everything. Do you think it's coming from that space? Why don't we allow the young man grow and make money? And
you see, when Burna Boy started building his fan base, most of his fan base are still Nigerians.
Yeah.
So now, majority of people that are still that are his diehard fans are still Nigerians.
definitely.
Understand? So when you say that you want to leave Afrobeat and go to another space, okay, now you have dropped the first song from that angle, she's on top of the world. People don't really like it, but all the Afrobeat song that you have dropped is what make we your diehard fans. So now leaving us and going to another space and say that you want to become king here, surely people that are feeling your song here, diehard fans here, are going to be having tough time with the song you're dropping now. Understand? Because that is not what they're listening to that make them become your diehard fans. Understand?
That's
so
true.
if they now go back now and say that they want to be hearing R&B, surely because you're their favorite, they will surely play it and hype it. But they'll still feel like, okay, you started from Nigeria and you're competing with Nigeria, you're competing with Wizkid and Davido. And Davido and Wizkid are still dropping Afrobeat. So now you going to a different market, you have make them lose where they are. Understand? It's true now, because if you drop Big 7 now Wizkid fans will come with when he does drop with Spin Up, Loju. If you compare the two together, people will play Loju more before they play Big 7 because they are more used to that vibe of Loju. Understand? Because that's what we listen to. Yeah. But I also feel like it's good for Burna Boy to expand his market, expand his base to the outside world, because I feel like Nigerians don't appreciate him enough, and that's actually the truth.
Now, you just said he feels that. Do you think Nigeria appreciate Burna Boy enough?
No, I don't really think so that they're giving his flowers enough. Because Burna Boy is bigger than the way
we see him here.
The way we see him here. Burna Boy is a very big artist. Like, I don't even know how I'm imagining, but it's very, very big. So I think it's like these people are not really giving me the vibe I want. I want an audience that will pay 100,000 to my show and shout and scream my music, rather than people that will pay 5k to my shows and still come and insult me. Understand? And for example, now Nigeria said that Burna Boy's mother is Fela's dancer or something. They said that he shoots somebody. So all those things is just making me feel like these people don't really deserve me. You understand? That was his feeling. But to me, Burna Boy is still a Port Harcourt boy. You can't erase that from Book of Life. That is not the
Book of Life.
You are still a Port Harcourt boy. You are still a Nigerian.
Yeah, true.
So no matter how far you go, you still have to come back.
Definitely.
To your Port Harcourt base. Understand? So.
First key. Burna Boy is set to move on from Afrobeat and go to a different zone and everything. Obviously, we know that's more money for him. That's more exposure. Like Malik said, these are people that they will pay what an average Nigerian might not want to pay, because obviously look at tickets in dollars and pounds. It's quite numbers, like it's big. People are paying as much about $40, $50, £50 to pay. That was big money. And then they'll still come and scream your name and shout and everything. Do you think it is wise for him to move at this time?
Well, for me, I would say that you really cannot even determine what is wise to do or what's not. So far, the artist is making headway. There's progress in his craft. I think you can decide to choose whatever it is he wants to do. But the only thing now I have with this whole movement of Burna Boy is, okay, yes, the fans are the one that made you put out. They are the one that put you where you are right now in terms of the numbers, the streaming, and the support they've shown so far. So why would you not give them part of the things they desire from you, which is music that they can relate to? Because I'm quite sure we all know that sitting on top of the world, the Taliban song and Big 7 are not songs created for the populace, of the Nigerian, his fans, in Nigeria. Because there may be some of the fans that enjoy all this kind of music, but then majority, does not. And then right now they are in that dilemma of, okay, guys, now anything I give now go no get choice, now no get say in this issue. But for me, Burna Boy moving on to bigger space, yes, it is a good one, because like you said, there's more money, there's more revenue, there's even more records to be broken and more history to be created. So I think it's not a bad one that is wanting to move on. But then, regardless of where or how, you should always still remember that afrobeat was that place that it was made from.
Yeah, I'm still on Donikeski. Now, I saw a couple of guys saying there are bright sides to this move. There are a lot of bright sides to this move. Now, some of the bright sides includes the fact that if Burna Boy move to this space, it opens the room for people like Sheyi Vibes to come and join me. It opens for people like it just allows people from here know that, okay, we have a guy it's like Drake is not a US guy, he's a Canadian. Now Drake made it so big. Drake is everywhere. Now, if Drake take another Canadian guy and take him along as his boy, that guy also gets what Drake is getting, get his numbers too. Now, is that not a bright side to it? That, okay, if this guy goes there and is that big, Burna Boy is big in the UK. Burna Boy is massive in the UK. Now, if Burna Boy goes there and now becomes a signature there or a big statue there, don't you think it opens room for people like Sheyi Vibes, people like Portable in quotes, and other guys to actually get to such spaces again?
Well, right now there's no place anybody cannot get to
On your own.
Like, you don't even, at times you need support. Yes, at times you don't even need support before things happen. Look at Charlie Poppy, who supported him. Like, when he was coming out, he supported himself with the money.
I like that dancer.
Like Evian boys, Evian day. And then I was talking with Malik before he came on, said, like, I just saw Elon Musk, like, who is this person, Elon Musk? I saw at 32 at first, like, 32, which will be this? And then I listened to the song. Like, the fact that I saw it at that place on the chart made me listen to the song. And then right now it's getting playlisted. It doesn't even really need to pay so much, to get the things that would be beneficial to the progress in his career. So not all the time that you even like need somebody to help you up and all that. Yes, it is fine if there's someone, like, there's that factor, but then it's also good if you put in your hard work and then you just do your thing, on your own, and then you can't tell where it will result to, because you really do not. Nobody knows. Like, I don't know if in a couple, but Malik fit talking on side will say, if they record song, say say this song will be it. Nobody knows. Like, nobody knows, because you don't do instances where you don't record song, say it just straight banger, and then drop. And then there are some where say you don't look up, say, you shall release them.
They go first release themselves, and that's when I'm going to enter. Malik, this is their bright side to the move to bigger space.
Yes, you see, since Wizkid has become very big in the UK, it has opened space for Nigerians in the UK. If you observe, Nigerians now can, like, for example, now Oxley just has a collaboration with Dave. And Dave has a song with Burna Boy that even blew up Dave in the same UK
location.
So now, Burna Boy and Wizkid have set the standard high, and even Davido too, that is easy for the Nigerian to also have a hit song in the UK.
Without collaboration.
UK guys. Understand? So, and that's how we are just. There's a brighter side for us. And Sheyi Vibes too is also coming up too. He has song with. Okay, did he have song any UK artist?
No, it was Ashake. Maybe it was Ashake.
Is it Ashake that had
Ashake.
Ashake. Sheyi Vibes. Who wants to feature?
He's actually doing a show in the UK.
Yeah.
On the O2, that's actually a big thing for a Nigerian to sell out O2.
No, I think that's Ashake. So
Sheyi Vibes
has a show too, and one of the O2, not like the major 20K O2.
Oh, okay, one of the O2.
Brixton,
Actually, that's massive. Actually, that's massive. Doing 5K in the different spaces is a massive one. Congrats to Sheyi Vibes on that one. Anyways, guys, for this conversation, we're through with the first phase, and this time we're going straight to what we call the game segment, and let's see what your fave have done, they've never done, and they are most likely to do. Guys, stay tuned. We'll catch you guys in the game section. welcome back to a game segment. This is what we call the game part of the show, and the game is called Never Have I Ever. I have numbers of games here, cards here. So basically what you do is you just pick one, and then I read out to you what you have in the card, and then you answer to us if you've done it, if you've never done it, and if you're likely to do it. Do you understand? So Donifeski, set the ball rolling. Okay, what do you have there?
Never have I ever saved a person's number of phone location, obviously now. For this Lagos.
What was like, don't mention the person's name, but
I'm not gonna mention
how well have you saved someone's number?
I've saved someone's number with birthday wish.
What the?
Because the only time person texts or calls me is on my birthday, and I do not know the person. And
Wow.
I didn't want to ask that, oh sorry, who is this?
Oh, very rich.
So I
Okay.
just say birthday wish. So anytime I know say 20th of every person will wish me happy birthday.
I know I've saved it. I have managed Ogudu Keke. Something Keke. And then, Malik, let's go. Let's see what you have there. Okay, let's see. Have you ever had issues with Nigerian bank?
Yes, I've had issues with Nigerian bank. There was a time that my ATM entered the ATM
Machine.
God. And I wanted to do my last 2K.
Malik, no, don't wind up. Like I said,
My
don't wind up.
last 2K. It's not this year or last year. It was
Oh, throwback.
years back. So it was very hard for me. I had to go back home to bring my NI in. And now bring it to the bank before they will now help me open it. They now tell me that it's not their bank. I have to go to the headquarters
For ATM.
for my ATM.
Just do new one, huh?
I have to collect new one because I couldn't get that ATM back. So FCMB or something said that I have to go and collect my ATM back in the main branch in Kaduna. I was like, what? No, I was in Kaduna then.
Okay, so let's come to Lagos.
Let's come to Lagos.
Just so you know, I think ATM is about 500 naira for one, so your 2K has short 500. 1,000 naira now. Okay.
Never have I ever faked a phone call to leave and have you even faked phone call right now? Now like the smallest.
Hello,
Yeah, I deal with you now.
Don't you go? Malik, let's go. Let's see what you have here. Okay, this one. Have you ever lied to your parents about where you are going to?
Very well. When I was thinking, I left my parents that I want to go to mosque with my friend's place.
To do what?
Go to my friend's place now. I'll just tell I'm going to mosque.
Never have I ever told my parents repass my phone. I always tell them, funny enough.
I was going to like, why do people find it difficult to say that? Like,
I always tell them. I remember when I bought I always tell them pass on my phone.
yeah, I like the fact that I when I told them, I love to cast him, but now do it this time. Let's go. Have you ever tapped NEPA light, like bypass, like you don't want to pay NEPA bill, all of that?
No.
You've never.
Tap NEPA light.
Never. Not like that.
I have no
What?
words.
Do you have like one about 5 minutes? I've not tapped light too. Let's go. Have you ever been hit?
The only accident that I have in my life was an Okada accident. I was on a bike. I was going for a church program. Funny, I was the police that hit us, and then
They didn't wait.
They didn't wait too.
Wow.
My leg was scraped. They had to stitch my leg. That was like the first time they had to stitch my leg. They had to give me injection and all of those. Like I never take those things. But it was really. The bike was about to park, and then I don't know where they were rushing to. They were not patient. They just hit the bike from behind. The bike fell off. My leg got stuck in the tires. Sorry about all of that. The guy in front of me, his neck was like bent. So me, I didn't even see my leg. We were trying to like straighten down his neck and everything. Like he didn't know that his neck was bent. So it was like this. So they just said people should keep quiet so that because once he knows, he's going to freak out. So he just like just did it for him. By the time breeze just blew on my leg and my leg got white.
I hate that. Once you follow white,
It was crazy.
it's blood. Sorry about that, bro. Nigerian police, please, you can always do better than that. Anyways, let's go. Have you ever eaten from nylon before, Malik?
Yeah, popcorn.
What the?
My
jollof rice. Jollof rice. Jollof. No, that's jollof rice. So this is sweetest.
There was a time.
You stick like ice cream.
No, I don't do that. land. How will I eat from them? Like,
Ah,
I can only like buy nylon and use spoon and eat.
No,
when you dey
from
school,
the
private
under,
school,
from the
you dey
under.
waka for road like this.
You
Just
pay?
boss, you go make am.
Small.
Yeah.
You don't put a small. Shit.
You
Those kind of rice, you know they buy meat because meat go stop the thing. Just rice.
Trenches boy, hey, if I hear buy
No,
food for nylon, die.
Malik say,
You
what?
go tear am now. You go cut am from that
Underside.
that corner. Wa jaba
Like ice water. Where's the big ice water
You
from?
get me?
Ali, you miss so. I think you miss. Anyways, let's go.
Gone to the bush to take a no man, and this one for camp. Where? No be NYSC camp, like church camps.
What's the question?
Have I ever gone to the bush to take a quick poo or wee? So when the toilet don't spoil, where don't mess and you just go.
Bush is the safest.
Go
Like
spray nylon for
the breeze.
Come shit, come
Which
clean
breeze?
Bush mentioned everywhere. Everywhere that you enter.
Me will go.
I want us to pick this one actually, but nobody has picked it. Let's go. I hope you pick it. Yes, Malik. Yes, because this one I start pulling with it. I want to wear this together. Let me tell you here. Have you ever donated to buy a Big Brother contestant a birthday gift before?
No.
Where did they gather? Where? When I answer, all of them they buy.
Well, not a fact, but then these people buy themselves the gifts and they're able to present it for them.
There was one guy that, okay, there's somebody that goes to Big Brother African Titan and he didn't win. He just came back and suddenly I saw they said that they bought him Benz. I was like, what?
They buy themselves and then it's
Where you Benz? Who
was you?
Who?
I don't know you. I don't even know one person for that. Apart from your guy, I don't even know one person for that house.
Say they bought him Benz. They bought him like 5 perfume. And perfume are expensive perfume. I said that.
They not be cash
Big Brother
gifts.
Titan. That people don't even put attention.
They buy most, not all of them, but then majority does that. Like they give
I've never-
themselves.
Anyways, what I'll do, I'll just share it. I'll share the last one because this is the last one. So the first key, take, and you take.
Gotten lost using this one. I don't enter one way where
With Google Map. Say Google Map don't know book. Now you can't person go one way.
At times I will enter close. You know, go know in a close. You don't agree with it. Come back. But then there are times to where maybe I like misinterpret the navigations. I will they go wrong way.
Oh.
Here one day where they go one place, I they waka. I know one enter. I see maps was showing me 10 minutes. 10 minutes walk. Come on, I can't go lost. Hey, I waka. Instead of me to be on this side, I can't do this side of the road. You know, say Google Map no go demarcate saying
Yeah, go show you see just they go like
just
this.
they go. Morning. What do you mean, bo?
Malik, let's have you.
Hard money disappear from my bank account. No.
Hmm.
No, never. They never tried it with me. Because they only deduct money like
Charges.
payments like Netflix or Spotify that I won't know. I'll just look up the money, I've got my money. But disappear, nah, they can't track it.
When they try this with me, my money today. Anyways, guys, I'm sure you guys have learned a thing or two about your favorite guys on set. Anyway, let's go straight into the last conversation. You guys should stay tuned on this one. You guys, welcome back to the final conversation. And this person is one person, Malik, that pains me a lot when people don't rate this person. So let me start with you. Malik, give me your top 5 best female artists in Afrobeat. Top 5.
First, Niniola.
Eh?
Yes, Niniola.
Wow.
Then number 2, I'll say Tiwa Savage.
Okay.
Then I'll say Yemi Alade.
That's number 3.
Then say Teams.
So,
Will I say Ayasta? Okay, Ayasta.
5. It's better than your last season. So I think I understand why Wizkid is number 1 for you. I think you have your selection at least. Niniola number 1. Different stroke for different folks, basically.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's begin with one person you mentioned. I was talking about Yemi Alade. Did you think because she's presently on a tour? Of course, she's on a tour, and Yemi is one person that pulls numbers. Like I feel like she has done. If we have a cumulative show of what the female artists, I think she has done more shows than most of the female artists we have in the country.
All. I don't know.
Okay, it can matter. I think she has done more than all of the female artists we have in the country. She has put more numbers. places like Namibia, Guinea. Like she puts in thousands.
When you say more numbers, you mean the show?
Touring.
Okay,
Touring, yeah, obviously, not like on streaming numbers.
Okay.
Yeah, touring. She has more numbers than that on touring and everything. And yet, people still will not say. You know, if people want to talk about the artists, we want to hear them say Thames, we want to hear them say Silver Savage or Tiara Star. And so people go to mention like a Tenny, and then you're like, what about Yemi? They're like, oh yeah, that's true. Alade 5. Do you think she's not getting enough credit that she deserves to be?
Yeah. You see, one thing I think about her is that she have not come to the mainstream of what we are currently feeling. Maybe she's still singing like the way she's singing 2015, 2017, something like that. She have not come to the new wave, because what Nigeria are really eating now is amapiano and something like all these afrobeats, like viral songs. She have not adapted to the current wave. Now maybe that's why she's not getting the correct credits now. But Yemi Alade is actually a very good artist, you know. From when she sings Johnny, if she go to Johnny, if she go to any stage now and sing Johnny, people are going to sing with her word for word.
Yeah. Johnny gave me one hit, yeah.
And again, what I know is that as an artist, if you have one hit song, it's enough for you for your entire life. It's true. You can use one song to go for a tour. There's one that sing about Gangnam Style. That guy's going for a tour till now. He's already have those one hit song.
So what do you do though?
Just sing the song and do performances and dance, something like that. So Yemi Alade, yeah, I feel that she's actually a good artist and she's not really getting that credit to the way she deserves, because she have not come to the wave. She have not come to the current wave. Because for example now, see Thames now. Thames is actually doing what Beyonce will do if Beyonce is an African artist. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I don't feel like maybe because Yemi Alade have not adapted to the current wave, that she's not getting the current credit.
Let me start from when Malik's stopped to the first now. So Malik is giving us a vibe that she has not come to what we're doing. Obviously, Afrobeat is chopping on my piano. We're eating fast-paced song. We want to dance and everything. We saw a latest single from Yemi is when she had if I get money, I go leave my friend. I'll be something about
my friend. Yeah.
So I know about friends, something about friends and everything. And the song is quite fast-paced.
Yeah.
And it came with that, the dance to it and everything. Yeah. And yes, she's not even on that space. But they're looking at like of Thames. Thames doesn't have a piano. Thames will just come and do a normal slow-paced song. And then you see people still vibing and consuming the song.
Well, for me, I would even want to come from another angle. Like the bias in the industry is always out there. Like you can tell it is written. Because first off, if you are not in a particular circle of artists, like as per you are not cool with this person or this person, definitely you go suffer, number one. And then the fact that you are a female artist, you are going to suffer too. Look at assuming it was a male artist that is touring as much as Yemi Alade does, definitely will be one of the biggest artists in Nigeria. Bro, Yemi Alade have done tour past some male artists with the pop and everything. Like, bro, every other year she's on tour, just like Burna Boy is always on the road. Like I would say that when it comes to female artists, Yemi Alade, she may not be doing all the arenas and all of that yet, but bro, she has the numbers when it comes to tours, and then she also goes, from country to country, not just just Africa, like other spaces, outside Africa. And then she does well for herself, people singing her song and all of that. But I just feel like, okay, yeah, the bias is there and she's not getting the fully deserved credit. Well, maybe to some extent she's not, doing the particular trend of song. But you don't even need to do trendy songs to even pop if you are meant to pop or if you are going to pop.
True. But
they are just, grace they different, and some people we say no matter how you do them, there are a lot of talented artists in Nigeria. Say they get mad voice, like they get mad delivery, but they know they blow. Like there are plenty. There's like I don't even want to mention names, but then there are plenty we say they don't drop. Like you go the one that say, how come why this guy never blow? They are so good, like they are so good. But then if could just happen, and then if it go happen, you say you go shock, say how come now maybe this? So for Yemi Alade, I think that yes, she's not getting the deserved credit and flowers, and then maybe I don't know what is causing her from from not getting hit songs as per our songs becoming really really big in the country and even outside of the country. She has some songs that are doing well outside of the country. Funny how when Yemi Alade releases songs, they even do better outside Nigeria than in Nigeria. Like that is also another funny irony, for me. Like she does well outside, Nigeria and some other African countries than Nigeria itself. So what is now the cause of Yemi Alade not getting that buzzing singles here in Nigeria is what I do not know, because we really don't even have to do amapiano. I don't think Arisa has done any amapiano song, so far. And then she's doing well for herself. Simi amapiano, I can't remember.
No.
And then, so like, it is not everybody that will do the trending or the in thing. Burna Boy has not. Okay, he has amapiano with he had Jerusalema, he's had Spununu
Sungba.
at some point. He was on Sungba. He was also on the one with Victoni here.
Yeah, that's
but they are like major amapiano songs. So like his biggest songs are not even amapiano. Rema amapiano, not yet that I can remember. So you really do not even like have to go with the wave, but it's just great, eventually.
Malik, this is the final one for this topic actually. Do you think for she to get that credit, do you think a collaboration would be needed? Don't mention the fact that if you're doing a particular set of guys, you might not get that credit because she is biased. Do you think if Yemi features some of these guys in those circles, do you think she might get the desired credit? So let's take for instance, if I feature a Wizkid, do I get to be in that space? If I feature a Davido, do I get to be in that space? If I feature a Burna Boy, do I get to be in that space?
I don't think it's by feature. I've seen a couple of artists feature the biggest stars in Nigeria and they don't get to anywhere. So I don't really think it's by feature. She can do an EP and feature the video Wizkid and Burna Boy and still won't get.
Sure.
I still won't get what you expect for her to get, because her current album, because she just dropped an album like last year, she featured like 5 different artists, Nigerian artists, like popping artists, and still we didn't get it. So she just needs to strategize her movements for her to get the credit that she deserves.
Re-strategize your movements, Yemi Alade. Retrace your step, repent, and go. Well, that's a joke. For the team actually behind Yemi Alade, it's time to just strategize according to Malik, and maybe that will help to get you the numbers and flowers you deserve. You get it from Nigerians, anyways. Just so you know, guys, for through this conversation, let me see your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think? Who are you roasting today? Come to the comment section. There's a free space, a free world. Come and do your thingy. Let me call their name to you. This is Malik, and this is Don Ifeski. Don't miss the name, don't miss the spelling. Come here, call his name out and say what he said I didn't like. My name is Reborn. I'll catch you guys in the very next one. Stay safe, guys. I love you so much.